Imagine this. You haven't slept a wink for a whole week. Your mind is racing, your body is aching, and every minute feels like an eternity. 7 days without closing your eyes, without drifting off into dreamland. Sounds impossible, doesn't it? Yet some people have experienced this extreme state of wakefulness. Our bodies crave sleep like plants crave sunlight. It's not just a desire, it's a biological necessity. Sleep is a fundamental need, essential for our physical and mental well-being. It helps us recover, rejuvenate, and prepare for the challenges of the next day. So, what happens when we deprive ourselves of this vital necessity for an entire week? The consequences are more severe than you might think. Let's delve into the fascinating, albeit slightly terrifying, world of sleep deprivation and explore the dramatic impact it has on the human body and mind. From cognitive impairments to physical exhaustion, the effects are profound. We'll journey through each day of a week without sleep, uncovering the progressive deterioration that unfolds. Each day brings new challenges and deeper levels of fatigue. But before we embark on this sleepless adventure, let's remember this. Sleep deprivation is a serious issue. It's not just about feeling tired, it's about the long-term damage it can cause. This essay aims to inform, not to encourage anyone to test the limits of their endurance. The risks associated with sleep deprivation are real and can have lasting effects on your health. Sleep is precious, and we should treat it as such. Cherish those hours of rest, for they are the foundation of a healthy and balanced life. The first night without sleep is an experience most of us have had. Maybe you pulled an all-nighter studying or were kept awake by a new baby. You feel tired, yes, but it's a manageable kind of tired. You're irritable, your eyes are scratchy, and focusing on tasks requires more effort. That afternoon slump hits harder than usual, and you find yourself craving sugary snacks for a quick energy boost. However, your body is incredibly resilient. It's still trying to follow its natural circadian rhythm, urging you to sleep when darkness falls. But you resist, pushing through the yawns and the heavy eyelids. Little do you know, the real challenges are yet to come. Day 2 without sleep is when the real fun begins. Okay, fun might not be the right word. Foggy, fuzzy, and frustrating are more accurate. Remember that slight fatigue from yesterday? It's morphed into a full-fledged energy crisis. Your brain, starved of the restorative power of sleep, is struggling to function optimally. Simple tasks like remembering where you put your keys or following a conversation become Herculean efforts. You're emotionally volatile, snapping at colleagues and tearing up at the drop of a hat. Concentration? Forget about it. Your attention span rivals that of a goldfish, flitting from one distraction to another. Welcome to day 3, where things start to get really interesting, and by interesting, we mean downright alarming. Your body is now in a state of significant sleep deprivation, and the consequences are far more severe. Your cognitive functions are in free fall. Decision-making skills? Non-existent. Problem-solving abilities? Out the window. You're walking, talking proof that sleep deprivation is a form of torture. And then there are the hallucinations. Yes, you read that right. Your sleep-deprived brain starts playing tricks on you, conjuring up images and sounds that aren't real. Shadows dance at the edge of your vision, and you hear whispers in an empty room. It's like being trapped in a surreal waking nightmare. Section 5, Day 4, Hallucinations and Microsleeps. By day 4, the line between reality and delusion becomes increasingly blurred. Your mind starts playing tricks on you, making it hard to distinguish what's real from what's imagined. The hallucinations intensify, becoming more vivid and unsettling. You might see things that aren't there, hear sounds that don't exist, or even feel sensations that have no physical cause. You might find yourself having full-blown conversations with people who aren't there, engaging in dialogues that feel incredibly real, or seeing objects morph and change shape right before your eyes. Walls might seem to breathe, and everyday items could appear to melt or distort. But here's the kicker. Your body is now so desperate for sleep that it starts taking matters into its own hands. It's as if your brain is hitting the emergency brake. Enter the world of microsleeps. These are brief, involuntary episodes of sleep, lasting from a fraction of a second to several seconds. These microsleeps can happen anywhere, anytime. You might be in the middle of a conversation and suddenly your head nods off for a moment. You might be in the middle of a sentence, driving a car, or even performing a task that requires your full attention. Or simply staring blankly into space when suddenly your brain shuts down for a micro nap. These moments are so brief that you might not even realize they happened. These episodes are incredibly dangerous, especially if you're behind the wheel or operating machinery. A split second of inattention can lead to catastrophic consequences. The sudden jolts back to wakefulness can be disorienting and leave you feeling even more exhausted. It's a vicious cycle that only gets worse with time. Section 6. Days 5 and 6, a physical and mental wreck. Days 5 and 6 are a blur of physical and mental exhaustion. Your body aches, your muscles scream for rest, and your immune system is on the verge of collapse. You're highly susceptible to colds, infections, and other illnesses. Your skin is pale and drawn, your eyes are bloodshot and puffy, and you haven't showered in days. Let's face it, you look and feel like you've been run over by a truck. Emotionally, you're a wreck. Paranoia sets in and you become convinced that everyone is out to get you. You're prone to fits of anger, bursts of tears, and an overwhelming sense of despair. Section 7. Day 7. Teetering on the edge. Day 7. The final frontier. Your body and mind are on the brink of total shutdown. The hallucinations are constant now, indistinguishable from reality. You're deeply confused, disoriented, and utterly detached from the world around you. Your motor skills are severely impaired. Walking is a challenge, speech is slurred, and even the simplest tasks like brushing your teeth or buttoning your shirt feel impossible. At this point, you're a danger to yourself and others. Your judgment is clouded, your reflexes are shot, and your body is begging for mercy. This is the dangerous reality of prolonged sleep deprivation. It's not a badge of honor, it's a recipe for disaster. So we've taken a rather grim journey through the wasteland of sleep deprivation. But what does this tell us? Why is sleep so crucial for our survival? Think of sleep as your body's nightly reset button. While you're off in dreamland, your brain is hard at work, consolidating memories, clearing out toxins, and repairing daily wear and tear. Meanwhile, your body is busy regulating hormones, boosting your immune system, and repairing tissues. Sleep is essential for maintaining a healthy weight, regulating blood sugar levels, and reducing the risk of chronic diseases. Sleep is not just about resting our weary bodies. It's about recharging our minds and rejuvenating our souls. It's about waking up feeling refreshed, alert, and ready to tackle the day ahead. When we prioritize sleep, we're investing in our overall health and well-being. We're giving our bodies the best chance to thrive, both physically and mentally. So the next time you're tempted to pull an all-nighter or sacrifice sleep for work, remember the profound impact it has on your body and mind. Sleep is not a luxury, it's a necessity. The science of sleep is a fascinating field of study. Researchers are constantly uncovering new insights into the complex interplay of brain activity, hormone regulation, and cellular repair that occurs during sleep. We now know that sleep is not a passive state, but rather an active process involving multiple stages, each with its own unique characteristics and benefits. From the slow, rhythmic waves of deep sleep to the rapid eye movements of REM sleep, our brains are busy orchestrating a symphony of restorative processes throughout the night. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to let sleep fall by the wayside. With the constant hustle and bustle, many of us sacrifice sleep to keep up with our busy schedules. But by making a few simple changes to our daily routines, we can prioritize sleep and reap the countless benefits it offers. A good night's rest can improve our mood, boost our productivity, and enhance our overall quality of life. Establish a regular sleep schedule, going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Create a relaxing bedtime routine, such as reading a book or taking a warm bath, to signal to your body that it's time to wind down. Make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool. Consider using blackout curtains, earplugs, or a white noise machine to create the perfect sleep environment. Avoid caffeine and alcohol before bed, as they can interfere with your ability to fall and stay asleep. Put away those electronic devices at least an hour before you turn in. The blue light emitted by screens can disrupt your natural sleep-wake cycle. Remember, sleep is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. It allows your body to repair itself and your mind to process the day's events. It's an investment in your health, your happiness, and your overall well-being. A well-rested person is more likely to make healthier choices and have a positive outlook on life. So tonight, Give yourself the gift of a good night's sleep. Prepare your sleeping area, fluff your pillows, and make your bed as comfortable as possible. Your body and mind will thank you for it. Wake up feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, and ready to take on the day with renewed energy and enthusiasm.